What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to PER. Today we're clowning around. I'm going to show you guys everything upcoming for the clown season of PER. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're not already, please subscribe, like, and share. If you're not following us on Instagram, it's perfectly_engineered_reptiles. So please follow us on Instagram, stay up with our latest. I don't post quite as much because I feel like I'm kind of showing the same animals. My collection's kind of where it needs to be. I'm producing stuff, sell stuff, and have some stuff down the pipeline. Hopefully next season, have plans for PER. Couple of updates. The last clutch of the year, clutch 4, which you saw in the video, is doing very well. I have one that needed assist feeding, but the rest are doing good. I've actually sold one. Somebody's picking it up as a birthday present, so it's always really awesome. It's a tremendous feeling when someone sees what you've produced and thinks, I want one of those. The rest will be probably posted on Morph Market this weekend. So if you see anything that you're interested in that video, keep your eyes out on Morph Market, and I'll be adding snakes there. Only one holdback from that clutch, so most of the clutch will be posted. Next thing is just been pairing, gotten several locks. Season started pretty early for me, if there is such thing as a season. As you know, I really just breed based off females' behavior and size and things like that. And what we're going to get into today is talking about PER's clown project. So we're very much in the infancy of that. One of the first 7 snakes I bought was just a clown female, and I would go on to introduce 2 more clown females and an orange dream het clown female. And then about 7 or 8 months ago, purchased my male, and kind of on schedule. You'll see him if you haven't seen him already. He is just under 500 grams, but has started locking and producing sperm plugs. Right now, I only have him going once a month to one female, and you'll see her. I think we got a good shot at her being gravid, or her producing eggs. She's got a lot of the signs, and I've seen 2 locks with these guys, so hoping that they're good. Which brings up to the next point of future investment. So before we go too far, a lot of my future investments actually are going to be to help grow and stabilize and be as efficient as I can in the snake business. So they're not snakes, and I do have genetics that I do want to add, and that will be in a future video. But right now, I think what we're saving for and what we hope to purchase going into 2023 is, obviously, I'm going to do another rack. I think I'm going to build my own for hatchlings, but I want to turn this rack right here, the 5540, into an all-female rack, and then maybe get the 5520, which is just the 2 columns, and that'll be an all-male rack, and then have the hatchlings and grow-outs in my made tubs. That should cover me for a little bit. And then eventually down the road, is, I get 20, 30, 40 females ready, I'll have to get a hatching rack, but I think that's beyond 2023. So another half rack is in there, another hatchling rack I'll build, and the last thing that I definitely want to get towards probably summer of 2023, when I expect a lot of my girls to getting up to size and ready to go for the 2023 season, is an ultrasound. As if you don't know, I'm a member of Mutation Creations Patreon, and I know he has a deal that he's going to work out there, so that's where I plan on purchasing it. If you're not a member, I would strongly recommend becoming a member of his Patreon. It's great. There are plenty of good ones out there. I'm also a member of Miguel's. I know Canova has one, so you can join his. I know a lot of people say good things about that. For me, it's just a budget thing. How much do I have to spend on Patreon, or am I willing to? Because that money still does come away from the snakes. And Mutation Creation gives awesome discounts to his Patreon members, so it was a no-brainer. Miguel has a lot of pertinent information and also give discounts. But check them out. There are a lot of people on Patreon. Find one that you like. If you don't need it, it's not necessary. But I would be lying if I told you it wasn't helpful. So anyway, back to the clowns. So we are clowning around. We do love clowns. It is one of the recessives that we enjoy. And future direction, it really going to be based on what odds we hit on what animals I may need to buy. There will be, most likely, a powerhouse male coming down the line in 2023, 2024 area, based on the ratios of what eggs I get. But we'll talk about the male first and kind of show you guys where we're going with it, and then we will take a look at the females that are going to help build out that project. So without further delay, let me grab this and take a look at these guys. Alright guys, so as you guys know, my favorite Kodom is Mahogany. And so when looking for clown, I knew I wanted Mahogany. And they were way up there at 3,000-4,000. At the time was a little bit high from my budget. So I decided, well, let's see if we can find any hets. I reached out to Gulf Coast Exotics, a really great guy. Check him out on Morph Market. He always has cool stuff for sale, producing crazy stuff. Not a huge collection, but a very powerful collection. Anyway, I picked up one of his made right here, and if you can't tell, he's on my Instagram. You see him, I named him Cupid. He doesn't want to show you his head right now. But this is a bamboo mahogany het clown, 100% het clown. So hoping that we at least get some mahoganies. I will actually probably keep the bamboo. I love the sides. Named him Cupid for all those hearts. As you can see, he's got them. But he's going to be the boy who starts us down visual clown road. Can't wait. Yep, Cupid. 485 grams right now, guys. And he is producing sperm plugs. So we will go from whatever he wants to give us and hopefully lock up to at least 2 girls this year. Alright, so next up on this is the 3 clown girls. So there's Chloe, Callisto, and Cleopatra. And then the het clown girl is Lalandra. I'll start with the oldest one, who actually is the one that I haven't been pairing yet. She is right at 1,300 grams. So probably around December, I will introduce a male. She will actually not be getting Cupid. She will be getting Bailey, who is our leopard spot nose vanilla pastel. And that's to make some hets for the future. Possible Batman Plus hets for the future. So he's going to her to make some of those. So just a regular clown, about 1,300 grams, Cleopatra. She's awesome. The next one I picked up at about 600 grams from someone here locally. Super happy. She's been a super aggressive eater. She is over 1,500 grams. She's about 1,560. So sits in the back now, you can see, but she has paired twice. She just shed. I don't suspect that it was a pre-lay shed, but she does usually out in the bowl. This is her right after the lock that they just got done. So she is a blade clown female Callisto. So hopefully hit some mahogany bamboo clowns out of this. Everything will be 100% het clown if I don't hit some, if they're not visual. But probably super excited. Going to be a lot of holdbacks from this most likely. We'll see how it goes. Just super excited. The last one is a very unique one. I'd love comments on the bottom. This girl right here, you can see her. She is about 1,420 grams and will be the next to be paired. She also probably will be going to Cupid, but we'll see because I may actually switch it up based on the last girl because she's grown a little bit quicker than I anticipated. But this is Chloe, and Chloe, when I got her, she was about 200 grams. And I don't know if, the camera's picking it up pretty good. You can see her crazy head stamp and all this crazy pattern. She's just got this crazy side pattern. Now, I suspect no, and I won't unless it's like super verified or... But when I picked her up, the guy said she came from a clutch of mosaic clowns. I didn't know what that meant, and I just thought it was like a line or whatever. Just said okay, picked her up, brought her home. Began doing some research, and I could see why he believes that. I don't know if she is, and we'll see what the offspring turn into. But beautiful girl. Right now, she's listed as just a clown. If you guys know anything about mosaic or suspect that she could be mosaic, please let me know. Anyway, yep, Chloe, 1,440 gram clown female. All right, and the last one of the bunch that's going to push us forward is Lalandra, who is the only het clown. And she is an Orange Dream het clown. her oranges are so nice. I hope the camera's picking it up. Beautiful girl. She is also just under 1,500. She's about 1460, 1470, I think is what it was. Really love her. She's super awesome, super aggressive eater. She's actually the youngest of the bunch, but has just been voraciously eating. So I'm going to introduce a male. I don't know if they'll lock or if she's ready, but she's definitely got the size, so it can't hurt. She will definitely be going to Cupid, as that's my only chance of Clown. It's a het-to-het pairing. I actually thought she would go slower, and I might have time to actually have one of Cupid's babies go to her, but we're going to go het-to-het. And how insane would it be to hit the Mahogany Bamboo Orange Dream Clown? It's a long shot, but you don't know if you got to try. So there's Lalandra. Alright guys, those are all my clowns. Some notes you should know about me, and just thoughts and curious on what your guys' feedback is. Drop a comment if you think I'm crazy or not. I am going to breed that Leopard Pastel Spot Nose Vanilla to a clown to get some heads. I am going to say this now, and it's just a decision that I've made. I'm not saying it's a business decision or anything like that. And I'm not saying I don't not like jeans or anything like that, but anything that comes out pastel will be for sale. The fact that I've decided to focus on mahogany clowns and dark clowns and everything clowns and want clean crisp, eventually going to work Desert Ghost into it. At the point in which I get Desert Ghost into it, I probably won't mind pastel in the clowns, since it does clean it up, the Desert Ghost gene. But if you've looked at pastel clowns, you know that they murky up and just dirty up the pattern as they get older. And I want to try to avoid that. And going the darker route, I'm not really interested in too many of the brighter genes. As you can see, I have OD, which yes, it is a brightening gene, but the oranges, I'm trying to stay away from like the bright yellows and all that stuff. I really want to get in some of these black pastels and all those black pastels and all the 8-ball complex stuff. Lori down the road, I want to get into that. Possibly HRA, GHI. I really want to get all these dark clown combinations to see what I can do with it, and then start introducing Desert Ghost. I may not mind pastel then, but I want to see this contrast, and I want to see the dark genes really shine for reasons that just my eye and brain have neurologically decided would be the most appeasing to me. I love the dark snakes. I don't think they get enough love in this industry, and I understand that bright snakes. Hell, my logo is an albino, so I understand. But I like the dark snakes. You see, I'm pushing mahogany, which is a dark gene. So no pastel is going to be going into the clown. And even when I look at future potential buy-ins, I will do my best, unless it's the perfect snake for the perfect scenario. So never say never, to stay away from pastel. And the truth is, on the animals that I hit pastel with, even when I do pair with them, they'll most likely be for sale and won't be future stocking here. It's not to say that somebody can't do amazing things with them. It's just something I'm thinking about. Am I crazy, guys? Am I way off base, or do you think I got a point here? Nothing neurologically wrong or anything with pastels, just something I'm doing. Anyway, that's PER's clown, beginning of the clown stock for us and what we're building on. Tell me what you think. Tell me what genes you think I should add to clown. Tell me what genes I'm missing in clown. And we'll talk in future episodes about possible double recessives in clown outside of just DG that I'm interested in introducing when the collection gets big and I decide to introduce another recessive gene. Alright? So, if you haven't already, hit to tell you again, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, watch us when we push out videos, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. See you later.